So the Cardboard Playhouse is proud to bring to the stage Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, and many more memorable characters from our favorite fairy tales, all together in a whimsical original story. Joining us this morning with more on the production of Into the Woods Jr. and when it will be on stage at the South Broadway Cultural Center, Ryan Pennington, Sarah Seaton, and Maddie Frost. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so I recently saw the movie. It's a great production. How is this different than that? Because I know a lot of people did watch that.
Yeah.
So what's different about the movie from the show is our production ends at the first act.
Okay.
So it's completely appropriate for kids of all ages.
Family friendly then.
Exactly, yeah. And we also have a narrator. We have two adorable little girls, so talented, who are playing the narrators. In the movie, there's no narrator.
No narrator. Yeah, that's true. It just kind of goes along, and
Right.
each actor kind of moves the story along. So let's get into it. For folks that have never seen the film, tell me about the plot. What is it about? So many different characters in one story, right?
So it's basically a medley of these different stories that we all know and love, like Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood. But there's also a story of a baker and his wife.
And you play the baker.
I play the baker. And they are cursed by the witch who lives next door, and they cannot have a child. So she sends them off on a journey through the woods to collect items for her in order to earn a child.
Okay. To break the curse, I guess, right?
To break the curse,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And along that way, they get to see, Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood. We come across all these different characters and all these different plot lines that come together. It's really neat.
Now, Maddie, you're the director. Tell me.
Music director.
Oh, the music director.
Yes.
So tell me about the woods, the portion of the woods. That's where all these other characters combine, right?
Yes.
And you hear all their different their stories. So how hard is that? To bring in all these different types of music so you can know what the feel of the play is and where it's going.
It's really great music. Stephen Sondheim is just a genius, but it's very much an ensemble show. So to see all these strong actors come together and all the music that they sing, it tells a beautiful story with beautiful melodies. And it flows very effortlessly. Even though we don't have a chorus, the cast is super small.
Yeah.
It's effortless. It flows beautifully.
Was this a big challenge for you to take on, or do you enjoy doing this?
I love doing this. And to be honest with you, it's a challenge, but we've got such a talented cast that it really wasn't a challenge. They came in all prepared. They knew the music. And they knew the characters, and they were just ready for it.
And Sarah, you play the witch, one of the main characters out of all of this. How hard was it to take on that role? Did you watch the film prior, or did you say, I'm not watching that until I get this role down?
I watched the film before I was even cast as the witch, before I even planned on auditioning. But what's really wonderful about Cardboard Playhouse is they never expect you to play the character exactly how Meryl Streep did it, or Bernadette Peters did it.
Because those are some big shoes to fill.
Right. They just want me to be, original and put my own twist on it.
Is it pretty neat, though, to be able to play a role that Meryl Streep was in?
It's incredible. The junior production allows me to play roles that I wouldn't normally get to play for several years.
Do you guys think this is a step in the right direction for your careers?
I hope so.
Yeah, I certainly think so. I think I've learned a lot from working with children's theater, and just trying to play an adult is very different. I mean, I've been out at this since I was 12, and I've been playing characters that were maybe 60 years old.
Wow.
So it's just very, very different, and it's really, really fun to try out all these different characters and be someone that you're not for 1 hour a night.
Absolutely. Maddie, the youngest singer that's playing in this play.
I think the youngest we have is about 8 or 9, and those are probably actually the narrators. We have great, talented, strong little girls, and they blow me away every time. I'm like, you're so small and you're so little, but you're rocking it. So
yeah,
it's great.
I believe it. When and where? Who has the details?
It's October 9th through the 18th at the South Broadway Cultural Center, and we're very happy to be at the South Broadway Cultural Center because we're actually the first resident theater company that's going to be there.
Oh, perfect. That's great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Again, family friendly, October 9th. If you want more details, do you guys have a website?
Cardboard-playhouse.org.
There you go. We're going to have a recap of this interview on our website, krqe.com. Catch it there. We'll be right back.